It's time for parfait partay.
I like having fun. I like to laugh. I like to meet people who can make me laugh. I like having fun.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to, if you're on the West Coast or even in the Central Time Zone, I bid you a good afternoon. It is April 3rd. It is the 10:03 a.m. here on the West Coast in Glendale, California, where it is sunny but brisk. Good morning. Sunny but brisk. I happened to dip into the Conan O'Brien podcast the other day, just a clip. I'm not going to watch that whole show.
Joseph Biden.
And it was John Delaney, talking about his new show, which I have not checked out. But
John Delaney?
John Mulaney. That's it. John Mulaney. This John Mulaney. Conan is apoplectic. He's effusive beyond belief about the fact that his show on Netflix is live, and that he starts the show, apparently, all the best to him. He starts the show with some local time and weather information, which Conan couldn't believe. His brain was exploding. His bits of brain dripping out of his nose. And I agree. What a way to start a show, which I've been doing for 5 years or more. Because it's a morning live radio show, and that's how we set the tone. We set the table for you. We provide information about what's happening now, because this is a live TV show. And I'm not saying I invented live television. In fact, the earliest shows on television were live. Honeymooners. Sid Caesar's show of shows. It's not that hard to go live. In fact, it's easier in a lot of ways. Back then, they didn't even have the technology to record the stuff. They just had to transmit it.
And nothing was permanent. You could say anything.
No. So we're not
air.
inventing the wheel, but maybe everybody better relax about the concepts going on with the John Mulaney live show. And I'd love to have him on the show to discuss.
Oh, my God.
And I'm not causing beef. I just
God
watch
bless
things
you.
and I see, it seems like we've been doing that over here. Maybe you want to, I'm going to call Andy Richter tonight and tell him to send a link to Conan about this show, because it seems like it'd be up his alley. You can go back and watch the archives.
You weasel.
Let me reset now, because now I'm all hot. We have so much to look at this. We are, speaking of being an innovator, we are nominated now for the great Webbys. And I have a Webby. It goes back to the year 2008, where I won Best Actor with my partner Eric Wareheim for, I don't remember what it was for, but it was an honor then, and it would be an honor now. For this podcast, I think it would mean the world to Vic. It would change things for him.
It definitely would change things for me.
And for Doug, too. And for Matt and Wes and Luke and Connor and, and Carson and everybody. And the community that we've built.
There's the QR on the screen.
And right now, I'll be honest with you, folks. We are in 4th place out of 5th. That's not where we want to be. Okay? We want to be number 1 at least. Number 2 would be terrific.
How did we get in this? There's all these hot shots, these big timers.
I don't know how we got nominated. I don't know anything.
You know what
I didn't lobby to get nominated. I didn't ask to be nominated, but here we are. But now
the good folks at Forever Dog.
Forever Dog put our name forward.
They said this podcast has what it takes. Here, let's
so
check.
Throughout
check
the
in
show,
where we are in the rankings.
What's cool about this is in real time. You can see that the percentages go up and down. So I want everybody watching right now to go online and vote to get that 15. Let's get that 15% up to 20%.
Let's see where we stand, Wes.
Right.
Let's see where we stand in this on the screen here.
And if there's any hackers out there who could take some of those other votes
I'd be happy to pay.
off
If you guys want me to pay for bots, you want me to pay for votes,
Yeah.
I'd be happy to pay, because it's all rigged anyways.
It's a rigged
The system is rigged. And we're sitting at 15%. Okay. Now, the margins are not that crazy. I feel like we can get, obviously, love it or leave it is we're going to be leaving them in the dust in a lot of ways. Okay, sitting there. I don't see them cresting above 10%.
Is that Lyle Lovett's show? Or
That's
what
Lyle Lovett's show. It's the Leave It to Beaver podcast. By the way, Vic and I had a great time the other night. And by the way, let me introduce Doug, the Loose and Hop DJ, Douggpound.
Oh,
He's a big
good
part
horning.
Of the show.
Good horning tea.
And now we go to VB4, the Victor Berger, the Hamburglar.
What's up, everybody?
Great. Worm Dude. Everybody's here for the show. Vic and I are having a great time in Austin. We were talking about, there's a big thing that happened that we'll get to later, but one of the side things we were talking about, speaking of Leave It to Beaver, how bad a show must have Mr. Ed have been? Like, I must have seen it when I was a kid. It must have been on Nick at Night or whatever. But how did they sustain, like, what was that the writer's room, you know, where they're like, I got nothing else today. You come in, drive into work, like driving into the Hollywood studios, wherever they shoot Mr. Ed, and there's writers panicking. I'm out.
We're only 3 episodes
what else
in.
is there to talk about with this horse?
Got a whole nother season to
The
go.
horse talks. So what? Like we burned through that in the first episode.
It's pretty obvious he's not actually talking.
Yeah.
His lips are not really moving.
And more peanut butter here. And then we were talking about how maybe this is what we do after these shows. We go out, we have a drink, we laugh, we talk about dumb shit. It's amazing. Like, who was the person we were saying? We get an actor to play
Phil Braun.
Phil Braun is going to be Phil. Maybe he's cooking something up for us. We'll
The
see.
new Mr. Ed.
But Phil's going to he's got his new Mr. Phil,
Phil.
and they just keep putting peanut butter on his mouth. So Phil's like he's not a good actor, so they have to just peanut butter him up to move his mouth. And then they have Mark Hamill or somebody come in and do the voice.
Mark Hamill.
Anyway. We got merch to talk about real quick. First of all, vote, of course, for the Webbys, and we'll track that number throughout the show. Still at 15%.
Let's get up to 16.
Let's get it to 20. Let's get it to
Something,
30.
yeah.
Who knows?
Just hope it goes up.
Let's compare that relative to the tariffs, So it's 15, but in actuality, it's more like 30, 35. If you add in the influence that a lot of these podcasts have, let's put that at 35. So we want to get it to actually 40, and that's a good number. Well, that's what he was doing yesterday in the Rose Garden, just talking out of his ass, making
filling the
numbers.
air.
And it actually should be 50, but it's 30 now. But soon it's going to be 22. Like, what are you talking about?
I just want the truth.
There you go. The merch is available now. All sorts of new shirts. We've got a lot of things competing with each other. You've got the Slipping Away merch from that tour, but the Office Hours tour and On Cinema has some terrific merch right now.
Yeah, all at the same day it was dropped.
It's terrible business management.
The lobe, as they call it.
The what?
The lobe, as they call it.
We should make earrings.
Yeah.
Go to officehours.merchtable.com for that. The link in the description. Go to
Everybody's gonna buy that.
Guys on office
timheidecker.merchtable.com.
hours.
Everyone's going to get that VHS shirt. We know
That's
that.
a classic.
It is very nice.
And
Good
to
big
some
sale.
degree less in a lot of ways. And we have a
The chili
100%
hat.
tariff on all these items, unfortunately. We have no choice. We have no choice. That's the deal we made with DJ Douggpound.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, by the way, one of our shirts here that we're selling, designed by our friend Melissa Mendes. We've been told we've been pronouncing her name wrong. It was not
The pounding.
Mendez, Mendes.
She let us go years.
I know. And our new friend Nicholas Fulmer, hopefully I'm saying that right, did the long sleeve.
It's a deep state.
Yeah, it is the deep state. Speaking of ears pierced, Millie got her ears pierced the other day. Did you see the video of that, by the way? Maybe not. It was put it in my
I missed
stories.
that.
It was a very big day for us. Something that had been on her mind for a while, and she's gone and done it. And I went with her to this very nice place. I should shout them out. I think it's called Golden Age.
Oh, the one in Eagle Rock?
Eagle Rock?
That's
Yeah.
where all the kids go.
I mean, this place, all the people working there had all their everything pierced. They had forehead pierced, gauges, all kinds. But the loveliest, nicest people. They made Millie feel so at home, and she was so nervous, as I would be. I'm not getting anything pierced. And then they just went in. It went, and she's like, "That's it." Very happy kid. And I'm a good dad. What do you want me to do?
What kind of earring did she get?
She got that big, thick thing that like opens up the ear.
Yeah, the gauge. She got the gauge.
She got a little black thing. I don't know what it is. Earring.
Diamond.
Earring.
It's an earring. It's not a loop. It's not a hoop.
Wow.
Anyway, and now it's crazy, man. It's crazy. She's talking about the 6th grade dance coming up.
Oh my
She's
God.
like
6th grade dance.
gabbing to me about she's gonna go with, and boys and girls and all sorts of stuff. It's a wild ride,
These
folks.
kids shouldn't be dancing until they're 18.
Dodgers 8-0, ladies and gentlemen. We're very happy. Wes, are you excited about that in the studio? I'm watching the games. I usually don't watch this early, but good morning, folks. This is it's fun because they're going for a record. I like when teams are going for records.
Swing, batter, swing, batter, swing.
Nick Thune at the game last night, texting with him.
Okay.
He was proof that they show you stuff on TV, but you can't always believe what you see. They were down, Vic. They were down 5-0. They crawled back, and guess who hit a walk-off win?
I could guess it's Mookie.
Oh, Tani. Boom! Smack!
Ball.
This kid's a good ball player. A lot of people are saying.
Right.
All right. Let's take a call, Matt.
You sure?
No. What do you mean?
Sure you want to take a call?
Why? You got
Well, we
some-
discussed before the show how we have no faith.
No, I have faith. I just actually want to literally take a call. We have our hothead hotline open.
I don't have high hopes for them either, but you want to start with a hotliner?
Yeah, let's just say good morning to everybody. And,
We do get a little bit of people wonder how we screen and so forth. We do get
there was a
voice to
big
text.
conversation on the Reddit the other day. I love when people get into it on the Reddit.
Yeah.
A lot of people arguing, and there were people saying that the callers suck, but then other people were saying that I don't give people a chance, and I'm mean to people and and rude. And
I fucking
I like
hate
the one
woke.
who said that I should have full dropping call privileges.
Of course.
I should just cut them off and not listen to Doug and Vic. When
We will also, in a
talk
moment,
more.
check in
I want
with.
them to go on longer.
When we were down in Austin, we did a spoof, folks. We like doing spoofs. I do them every once in a while. Do a spoof of this rotten apple Tony Heathcliff from the cartoon from the Heathcliff, Tony Hinchcliffe, whatever kind of name that is. And we did a spoof of that show live in Austin, because why not? We're goofing around. We're in Austin. We're going to play with that idea, the comedy mothership and all that stuff. Goof around with it. And I watched about 2 minutes of this guy's shtick to figure out where he's coming from. He's just a sour apple.
I walked by the damn mothership. And
Yeah.
It's like offensive because it's like this old, cool theater that's been there, forever. And then
Dick.
Anyways,
Joe to stink it up.
He
I
rehabbed it.
posted about.
I guess so.
We did a
Yes.
goof on it, and the payoff, of course, I think, is if you listened, was we had Phil Braun come out, and he came up, and I made it this whole thing where it was like, this guy, in my opinion, this show is so negative and so antithetical to like entertainment and comedy to me, because it's all about judging and you have to fit into this narrow lane of what he thinks is funny. This sort of random guy that seems to have ripped off everything from Jeff Ross, which is nothing to be proud of, in my opinion. Roasting is kind of a low form of comedy, in my opinion. So we goofed on that, and my character had this sort of existential crisis about what am I doing? And anyways, it was like a 10-minute bit. We did it. It was fun. People got it. But his site should be a racist book, not Facebook.
What?
And all their jokes are just like basic racist jokes that anybody could come up with if you have 2 minutes, or if you have an old joke book from your toilet.
It's not racist.
Anyways, they were very. What's the reaction from? So that clip, we put out a little clip, and that got posted on Tony Heathcliff's page. And that.
Do you want to get into this?
Oh, I was just gonna say that if you want to go there, you could see it, I guess.
Well, it's on all our socials. We infiltrated the Tony K Facebook group.
Oh, so somebody. I love when people go, "What the fuck is this?" I don't know. Figure it out. Like again, I make this point over and over again. Have you guys ever gone somewhere and like publicly admitted your ignorance about anything?
What the fucking fuck?
Never heard of him. All right, so now you have? Why? Zen Chris? Never heard of him. Yeah, you have. You just did. And why would you brag about anything like not knowing anything? Why would anybody go on the record and say, I don't understand? This is controversy. I don't know who this is. Yeah, pretty funny. Okay, for a comedy group, y'all sure don't. Also, so Matt, you're saying it's divisive, and there's people arguing about this.
Yeah, we could tally up. I think the positive is more than the negative.
Stop following this guy years ago. No, Taylor Schoenecker. Fix your name.
Your shell of what.
Just be Schumacher or Shoemaker or whatever. You don't have to.
Yeah, make it Americanized. You know.
Favorite band. Hello.
Oh, that's my least favorite laugh I've ever done. You hear that? Guy's gonna clip that out.
Facebook fans.
Who's on the line, Matt?
918. You've been waiting patiently. Now we're ready for you on the hotline. You there?
Hello. It is I, Dr. Parsisyphus. I am infiltrating the Webbys mainframe, and I want to ensure the office hours team that don't laugh at me, that the Webbys mainframe will be infiltrated pretty soon.
Okay. Well, do your work in the background, in the deep state, okay? I don't want this public.
Yeah, we're still standing at 15%.
Computers!
Shame on you. No. Is it that hard for you to? I know you guys are making your eggs and doing work and everything, but just don't pause. Open a new tab. Go to the site we direct you to. Hit. It's so simple. In fact, I guarantee I'm offering $1 million to anyone who votes, because that's legal now. Apparently, is
How dare you?
Muskrat. Why don't we start calling him Muskrat?
We want to win a Webby. We want to win a Webby. We want to win a Webby.
Who?
We want to win a Webby. We want to win a Webby.
I think it would be important work for you to make us win an Emmy. Webby. All right, get me another call, Matt, would you?
I like how he's typing away back there.
I know, he's working on it.
We have some actually
progress.
We have some Zoomers that I do have hope for, but are we banning all Zoomers today?
No. Okay. I trust you.
We do have a Drohan ban, though.
I trusted you.
Valerie has a bone pick.
I trusted you. That's a good clip.
I love that.
Perennial. Speaking of that, hold your thought 1 second. 1 second. I should promote the Andy Kaufman documentary, which is called Thank You Very Much, I believe.
Yes.
I'm moderating another damn Q&A tonight. And that's in, I think, the Lemleys or somewhere in North Hollywood. Shit, I wish I had more information on that. We can find that for you. If you're in the area, I don't know if it's sold out. I don't know anything.
You have questions ready? You know what you're going to ask?
I never have questions. It always comes from
the air.
The art of conversation I'm so skilled at.
Oh, okay.
But I have a couple of ideas for tonight. Since it is it is Kaufman. We might have a little fun tonight.
I'm great.
Now, who's on my Zoom? How can I help you?
Hey, this is for Doug. The ads that you are doing during the City of the Date ads, like the fake ads, they're so gross lately. They're this show comes on during my lunch hour, and I gotta say, these are disgusting ads.
Lately, this has been for years.
I'm losing my appetite. Here's the thing, I'll say, Doug, I know that when you do one that isn't gross, it's so funny, like the Bone Jet, and you did that one about R2-D2 going to your door. Those are great. But I'm losing my appetite here.
All right, listen, we get it, noted, appreciated. In my opinion, if you're eating and we get to that part of the show, there's a fair amount of warning. What you could do is just mute or I would say mute. I would say mute the podcast, mute the TV show. Let the moment pass.
We'll have to do that.
But never try to governor Mr. DJ Douggpound's creativity.
That's true. I don't want to compromise his artistic vision. I respect that.
But
it's important.
I got to come up with one each week, and sometimes I'm low on ideas, and I got to go back to the toilet. If I want,
we all got to go back to the toilet.
You got to go back to the toilet. There's always humor in the toilet.
That's
All
where
right.
you'll find it.
Well, thank you for the notes. We're always looking for feedback.
Wait, what was so gross lately that you didn't like?
Oh my God!
Like
what was
Was it the Pelican condom? Is that as a
what
hard shell
Pelican
condom? Is that
was
gross?
Fantastic.
What
I love the
constitutes
Pelican
gross to you?
condom.
Is it diarrhea? Is it like fecal matter and boogers? I
Yeah,
think
boogers, fecal matter,
Everybody's
things coming
got
out
it,
of
though.
orifice.
Pull up the
I
recent
like
ads.
dirty humor. Like I like the edgy stuff with the Pelican.
What
That
about
was
Man
really
Scout
good.
cookies? That's not gross.
No, that was good.
What about migraine?
Fine. Again,
all right,
I
Doug.
don't want to censor
I hate
you.
to.
I
I hate
toilet
to
paste.
side
You
with
didn't
the
like
Zoomer.
toilet paste.
I hate to side
didn't
with the
like toilet
Zoomer,
paste,
but I'm on their side.
Daddy's puss
All right,
crust
listen,
pizza.
we're not going to belabor this. We've made your point. We appreciate your feedback.
No, I
and I'm
appreciate
just
y'all.
I love being kind to the Zoomers. That's
Save some of your ire for Dan Mulcahy, who makes the disgusting images.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That might be part of it though. No, but I love it all. It's all great. It's all in fun. I love you guys.
Thank you so much. Be well. And enjoy the rising costs of goods in your life. We're going to maintain our prices here at Office Hours, as far as I know.
Maybe.
We'll see about a rate hike.
You think these tariffs are going to affect us? Some
They
of these,
could, yeah,
some of our subscribers might
Well, groceries
can't afford
eggs and stuff.
Groceries are going to go up. Good luck buying bananas in the next few months.
Our license plate frame prices
I don't know.
might go up.
I'm no expert on this shit. I don't fucking know. You think I'm an economist? I defer to our leaders to make the right call about this kind of thing. And what am I supposed to do? The person that's in charge of things now, there seems to be plenty of evidence that he's batshit crazy, and he's like,
I hate flies.
like a nutcase, like a lunatic. And so I'm not feeling completely confident. The market doesn't seem to agree with him, or
Thank you, Anthony Weiner.
the people with stocks and everybody. These people are saying this is wrong. We shouldn't always agree with them. So it's complicated. I just don't know where the big banana farms are going to go. Are they going to go in Georgia? That would be interesting. I don't know if the climate supports banana farming.
Do you want a banana?
Anyways.
Well, that inspired me to do City of the Day, right? Should we just get to it?
Yeah.
See if Valerie likes
And
it.
I will. All right, what do we have for the city of the day? Ladies and gentlemen, the city of the day. Hold your lunch. Put your lunch away. Because the city of the day is sponsored by Johnson's Johnson Shampoo. Let's face it, guys, keeping our American penises clean can be a real challenge, especially in today's sick liberal society where we are constantly being challenged by evil temptations. Whether it be airport bathrooms or grinder hookups at GOP conventions, the devil is trying to trick us at every turn, thanks to Biden. That's why Representative Mike Johnson invented Johnson's Johnson, the wiener cleaner specifically designed to carpet bomb any virus that invades your crotch's border. So next time you return from CPAC, your wife and family will know that you remained virtuous. Keep your family values intact with Johnson's Johnson from Johnson & Johnson. Oh, there you go. Available at Walmart, period. Please stand for the Johnson's Johnson anthem.
If you got a penis and you don't know what to do, you know you gotta clean it. Use Johnson's Johnson shampoo.
Very nice.
Not the best.
Very nice.
That's
the
fun.
right
And my question, I guess, to you,
Here we go.
is, okay, so it's a cleaner. Because towards the end of this, it keeps going, keep your family value, Johnson's Johnson, what? Cleaner.
Shampoo.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I didn't want to.
Johnson's Johnson.
I thought
shampoo.
it just sounded funny with just Johnson's Johnson.
That's very close to my Dong McLean. If you remember that?
Yeah, that's right. They're in competition with each other.
Now I'm getting
Hey,
excited.
listen, let's find out who is representing their city of the day.
Take it away, Jenny O.
City of Jenny O for the people that make
Hey, guys.
turkey.
You, Jenny O.
Hey guys.
Hi.
City of the day is Mexico City.
Hey-o.
Or Ciudad de Mexico.
People love Mexico City.
Yeah.
Everyone's going down there, and I'm going to go to Mexico City for a week. Hey, yeah, what are you going to do? Eat? Go to a museum? walk around, see the pyramids. Anyways, it's a great city and people love it there.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to say I was at the Tim Fest last weekend.
Get the hell
It was
out.
a great show. I just have a small bone to pick. This first guy, the Kill Timmy guy, he had some pretty nasty stuff to say about my people, so I didn't appreciate that.
I think you're on the money there. I think you're right on the money. I don't think that language and that attitude should be tolerated by you. I think you should do something about it.
It wasn't funny. Other than that, everything was great. You guys were great. It was great to be there.
Thank you, and thank you for making the trek internationally. Internationally. That was terrific.
Amazing.
What else do we have?
We got a lot of our own fun stuff today.
Well, yeah, let me just go through Tim Fest real quick. I don't want to belabor it. We had a great time. I would say the challenges were the venue itself was very nice, like lovely people there, really got great support from them. The venue itself wasn't ideal for the show we were doing. It was sort of outside. It was tented with a lot of standing for people. It was a bit long for that kind of show, I felt. But so it was nothing we could do. It was maybe I could have looked deeper into the venue before we booked it, but they were nice people. We made it work. Everyone had fun.
Did people say it was long? Too long?
I said it was long.
Oh, you
I'm
said,
saying
okay.
it was long. Anyways, we got through it, and we had a lot of fun. And I'll tell you a fun little thing that happened to us. After Saturday night, we went out for a little congratulatory nightcap across the street from the hotel. Great little spot. Shuffleboard was it called, wasn't it? Shuffleboard? It was a nice
electric shuffleboard.
Yeah, don't show that yet.
We're not. I'm just getting it right.
Oh, I see. Anyways, we're with the whole gang. Everybody, I think the entire cast and crew of Tim Fest went out for a drink with us. Except for Vic. Vic was missing in action. I don't know. He was up in his hotel room we don't know where he was.
Know.
He was MIA. We're all sitting around this big table.
I was tired.
And Doug, Matt, and Phil Braun were there wearing their Vic Berger t-shirts.
But no Vic Berger to be seen.
But no Vic Berger, right? So we have this lovely server coming around.
Here, you can show the t-shirts now real quick.
Vic Berger. So Vic made these great shirts. I want to get one of these. I think I have one of these shirts.
Eliana designed it.
Have a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun with the shirts, right? So everyone's sitting around this thing. Half of the people at the table are wearing Vic Berger shirts. So the server comes around, nice young lady. There she is. She's like, "Wait, you guys know Vic Berger?" And we're like, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "I love Vic Berger. I love his music. I'm a fan of his music." I say,
"What?
Wow." No disrespect to Vic, but I would say your music is a little under the radar. I mean, so is mine, to be honest with you. Yeah. But
this has like 100 views or something.
We couldn't believe it, so we go, let's prove it. So she gets her phone, and there she is in one of her saved songs. What song was it, Vic?
It was Yesterday Was Fine.
Yesterday Was Fine, a beautiful song, very Beach Boysy.
Crazy.
And she was thrilled. Now she's talking right there to me, and I'm being pleasant with her. But I'm calling Vic. I'm texting him like, "Get the fuck down here! You are required to be here to blow this person's mind." And it was a great thrill. And then she's like, "What is he doing down here?" And she's like, and I say, well, somebody says like he's down here for Tim Fest. Do you know Tim Heidecker? She goes, "Oh yeah." Well, she says, "My boyfriend, of course. My boyfriend loves Tim Heidecker." And I'm sitting right there with my hat, my glasses, and I'm Mr. Clark Kent because she doesn't have a clue that that's who she's talking to. And then Vic walks in and she melts. She says, "Holy shit. You're Vic."
She was mildly...
I don't know if it was that crazy. Yeah.
It was cute.
I wish,
But no. The whole thing was a nice,
it was very nice
cherry on top of a great
I had my
weekend.
Vic Berger shirt on.
It is what it is.
Yeah. and then I said, "This is Tim. Do you know Tim?" And then she freaked out.
Right.
Couldn't
My
believe it.
identity was
And then
revealed.
she forgot about me.
Get out of here!
I mean, I say, listen, I go on tour every year or so, and I generally walk through this world anonymous. I'm certainly anonymous when I'm here at home, going to my haunts here in Glendale. But when I go to these places like Austin, everywhere I go, it's like, boom, recognized. And a coffee. You walk into a coffee shop, people know me.
This is like a low key flex.
It is. It's good for my damaged ego. Anyways, that's the report. And TimFest 3 is already being discussed as a major event. And airlines are starting to go, what?
What?
Where's it going?
The airlines are
they're
going
scrambling. Well, they are scrambling, Doug.
They're scrambling to get 8 people on a plane.
Well, they're vying for. I got a call from Delta.
A year from now.
I got a call from Delta yesterday. It was a really special call. They called and they said, "Listen, we don't know where the hell you're going to do TimFest 3, but we're excited to be a part of it. Let us know. We have routes all around the country. You guys want to get to Kansas City? We can make that happen. You guys want to get to fucking Chicago? We'll figure it out.
Surely you can't be serious.
We're going to get you competitive rates."
You ever
And I
been
go,
in the
hold on, I got
cockpit
another
before?
call coming in. Guess who it is? American Airlines.
Wow.
Same fucking conversation. I said,
Okay.
talk to JP about this shit, man. I'm not booking travel for TimFest 3 yet. And I won't be when the time comes. The guy goes, okay. Fucking hangs up.
That's what you said to me. Talk to JP about this shit when I asked.
I
you about
know,
that
you
cable.
asked me
It was
some
so
bullshit.
mean.
I was so annoyed.
mean.
Well, I was so annoyed
Well,
because you're asking me bullshit questions that I've got a million things up here.
I knew you're sitting at the airport waiting around.
No.
Yeah, you were.
You don't give me any kind of. There's no reason to ask me that
Well,
question.
because I had gone
And
already.
then in
I'm
the
like,
question
fuck.
you speculate
Is there-
nonsense. Maybe the rental place will have it. I don't know.
You're wrong.
Fucking
I
guy
know.
asked you to bring one thing.
So mad.
And you don't bring it.
I know.
But what did I do when I saw you?
You said sorry.
I apologize.
You said sorry.
I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Wimp.
I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I apologize, but I didn't mean it. Matt, do we have a question? We have a couple of things. Dopp O The Mornin. Now, this
Sure.
was.
Oh, that's
we,
a good one.
We brought this up during the Austin experience.
I have to open the Dopp first with this video. Sorry.
I apologize. I don't mean that, though.
I didn't mean it either.
Okay.
Can we see
Okay,
the
yes, now it's open.
Is it on?
Oh, you want to show it or you want to explain?
Well, this is in Austin. This is we discussed this at TimFest, but nobody could see it.
Can we get in closer?
And this was outside of our hotel, and we have the worm dude. There's like the worm dude after like a stomach virus. No offense to you, but a little trim, thin man. There he is, the worm dude. It's not Matt. It is somebody else.
The worm dude.
That is unbelievable.
Pretty good job.
I mean, that's perfect. It's like
Okay.
AI Matt.
Now we also have, we've banked a few of these. We have a question from Elsie Drake, famous 104 years old.
Well, she'll tell you, probably. She seems to always tell you. Here we go.
It's Elsie Drake here, calling from London in Britain. I'm 146 oldest lady in England in Britain. And my question is, where have you put it? I can't find it. Did you hide it from me? Look, I'm looking everywhere. It's not there. It's in here. Where did you put it, please? Please let me know. I'm 105. That's Elsie. Goodbye to you all. Goodbye.
Okay, where did we put it, Doug? Any clue?
No.
My mom couldn't find her keys the other day when I got back. Right as I got back from Austin, very tired. We were up late the night before. We had an early flight. You did get home. You just kind of crashed.
Mm-hmm.
I got home very tired. Lied down in my bed. My mom had stayed over, and then she was leaving. She left and then came back like 5 minutes later. I can't find my keys. Can't find my keys. And she's going all over the house. I go, Ma, I haven't been here. I don't know where your keys are. Keep looking. We got to be somewhere. Good night. I know where it is. It's right here. It's this from JT Custom JT Custom Toys or whatever. It's what's this guy's name again?
JT Habersat.
JT Habersat.
Lovely fella in Austin.
Made a Tim Heidecker on the Joe Rogan parody action figure, one of a kind. And we'll just have that here to display. It's not something we'll provide for you.
Not for sale.
Anybody there? Who do we have on the line, Matt?
Let's go back to the hotline.
Great idea.
Looks like there's a brother picker. Right. Hotline is not available. Let's see if where'd Tristan go? We had a guy with an accordion.
You're better than this.
Tristan, you got your accordion ready? Oh, sorry about that.
Wally.
Got
we'll
it.
be right back. Booting back up.
I had a big argument. Hear anything?
I had a big argument with Millie yesterday driving home. She was claiming that Shrek was Irish. I said he's Scottish, if anything. He's definitely from a land of unknown. You know, we don't know where that land is. I said,
Who
"Hun,
would be
you better
expecting Shrek?
chill the fuck out. I know a little bit about this."
The Shrek.
You know who the original Shrek was?
It was going to be Chris Farley.
Yeah, he recorded the whole thing too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
But anyway, I said, "Hun, it's a Scottish accent. And if you cross me again on this shit, we're taking away the earrings and we're taking away the..."
Closing back up the hole.
Get him
up.
Gluing it.
And she Googled it and I was right. What a win. I went, hey, you don't know shit about Shrek. Sit there and shut up.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey, because this train's smoother than a donkey.
Wait, we got someone in a minivan over here.
Yeah.
Or a truck.
I'm of course, can everyone just, I hope people understand I'm
Donkey.
kidding about these.
Well,
things.
this was Tristan who promised an accordion, but
Tristan, where you going?
Gonna play the accordion.
Where you headed, Tristan?
Well, I'm heading to Lowe's. I was gonna play accordion for my job site, but I got to get materials, so it's not today. No
Okay.
accordion.
So
You're the official accordion player at your job site? Keeping all the guys happy?
Yeah, you know, we got a lot of music from around the world. So whoever works for me, they get their music of choice from their homeland. Keeps everybody's spirits up. No, I just work for myself.
What do you do?
I'm pretty
Carpenter,
lazy.
general contractor? What's the...
Yeah, carpenter, remodels decks, build stuff. Yeah, that's the deal.
Good for you. Where are you located?
I'm in Asheville, North Carolina. I actually
Oh.
drove from Asheville down to Austin for the weekend. It
You
was
did?
totally worth it.
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
Great weekend.
Wow. Well, there must be a lot of rebuilding going on in Asheville. Was that a big part of your life last year?
Yeah, you know, the storm hit on my birthday, and so it was a good birthday week, just clearing roads and. in the aftermath,
I'm
of
so
course,
happy for you.
rebuilding.
Now I'm
Oh,
excited.
I'm happy for you.
It's totally
That's
great.
great.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so cool. What a positive spin
Happy
on a
birthday, brother.
national tragedy.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. Well, keep building.
Yeah.
Are you stressed about these tariffs, or how do you feel?
You coming on tour. Am I stressed about them? No, because the clients are going to pay for them. But
Oh, you're going to just pass
generally,
you're just going to
stressed.
pass the cost over to them, huh?
Well, I mean, I have to. I'm not a charity.
But doesn't that
You know,
does it concern you that perhaps somebody's going to have second thoughts about redoing their patio or those kind of things?
It generally, yeah. Although we're not quite sure what it's going to feel like. I think in Asheville, because of just the housing and because of the storm, there's so many projects going on,
Right.
that it's not going to be a problem for me. But yeah, I mean, it sucks that we're living through this, and I'm sure I'm going to feel it sometime this year.
All right. Well, we wish you the best. Keep building.
Yeah.
Keep building.
Thanks.
Keep
I'll be back
building.
on with my accordion one of these weeks. Thanks, guys, for the show.
Thanks, Tristan. Take care. Be safe out there hammering and
Thank you.
nailing things together.
Yes, saws and things.
Easily lose a limb.
I've done it.
Oh,
Twice.
no.
Lost 2 limbs. He said he's done it twice.
For hours and hours
the
and
stubs next
hours.
The pounding.
Let's take a look at this Don Lemon clip, because this Don Lemon is floundering, it feels like.
He's crashing out, right? The kid said.
Once was the king of late night, or king of cable news. He's trying. I've only seen this one clip. I heard him on a little bit of Club Random. I think I saw a clip of him on there. He was bragging about how he's more views now than when I was on CNN. But anyways, Don Lemon's out there in the wild.
Well, he's not on CNN anymore?
No, he was fired, and now he's trying to launch his own media. You know, he had a deal with Muskrat on X, and then that fell apart, and then I think he's just on YouTube like we are right now.
Because he asked
like Chris Cuomo.
The point is, the guy's not nominated for a Webby, as far as we know. We don't think he is. But he's trying to go viral. I guess we're helping. We're part of the problem.
He doesn't need to do this. So he probably doesn't need to work ever again, right? But he
Well,
feels
do
he
we
needs to
work
do this
just
shit.
because we need money? No, we work because we love doing what we do.
He's doing an ad, right?
But this is an odd. This is odd behavior, which should I think get him banned from the subway system in New York. If I was in charge, I think it'd be so easy to ban people from.
They have facial recognition. I'm sure they can.
Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Lemon. You pulled some TikTok stunt last week, and you're banned from the subway for 3 years. Yeah, we see.
That's like a trend.
Smashes into the wall.
What does he do?
Yeah, we see.
I've seen this gag before. He's
I don't
just
think I get it.
you just show people random pictures on your
and
phone.
what are they supposed to do? Like, what is funny about their reaction?
What is
Everyone's
that
going to go like, oh.
Is that him, though, or something?
It is. It does seem like it's him. Computer, enhance.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't.
Can I zoom? I don't.
They
think
should put
I
Lemon
can't
on a
zoom
Lime
in
scooter.
video.
and film
Siri,
that.
is that Don Lemon? Like, yes, Don Lemon is holding a phone. No, the picture on the phone. Yes, Don Lemon is holding a picture of Don Lemon.
Nice.
Anyways.
I don't know if I get it. Is there more to that?
That's it, bud.
Jesus.
That's it. His laugh reminded me of kind of a spaghetti laugh in there.
Well, it's very Reddit / main character. Look, she has no reaction. She's just like, okay.
Who's this? Yeah, who's
Oh,
this?
yeah, there it is. Listen to that
Required
chuckle.
supervision.
Listen to that chuckle.
Yeah, listen to that.
Oh, it'd be so fun if he slammed into that 42nd Street pole when he was running.
I require supervision.
All right, what's that? All right, anyway.
Well, that was awful. I hated that.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm just explaining to you.
It's so upsetting. I
like
still
this
don't
laugh?
get it.
I think it's cute.
Now, did you reset the hotline?
Yes, the hotline's back up. Calling about.
The captain has a new segment too, a new feature from the Worm Dude called "Sir, Please Clear Your Throat."
That's coming up.
Let's do that after this call.
Okay. Catherine, you're live on the hotline.
Hi.
Hey, Catherine.
Hello. Hello.
Where are you calling from?
How are you guys? I'm calling from Maplewood, New Jersey. Yeah.
Okay. Well, how can I help you?
Well, I know that the Beatles biopic casting came out the other day, and I wanted to know what you guys' thoughts were on it as Beatle fans.
Hey, I'll watch anything, you know? I mean, I was pleasantly surprised with A Complete Unknown movie. I was ready for that to stank, and it did not. I trust Sam Mendes, I think. I mean, he's a professional movie maker. He knows
He's probably a Mendez.
Mendes.
All the
Sam
Mendez's got to get together and come up with one.
I think I've said this in the past. I don't know if I'm sure I've said it privately and in other forums, but I believe that the Beatles story is like the greatest story ever told.
Those are the Beatles? That's who they cast?
Well, did you see the
but
headline?
have you ever heard of
like,
actors like, they do the hair and the makeup and the wardrobe, and of course you go through a whole transformation.
I don't know.
Did this come up in your feed, Tim, where it was like first photo of 4 Beatles together released, and then they put this, which was
well, they went to a big launch event for this movie, I think, for these movies, and so here's my question to you. If we're going to go ahead and do a Beatles biopic, it's too much to handle. It's too much. Like, what are you going to do? You can't tell, like, for example, that movie Backbeat or whatever. That was just about them, like, in Hamburg for, like, 6 months. You take a little sliver of their career and you, like, focus on it for a narrative, for enjoyment.
No, you do a whole series
You could do a series.
Well, you have to have a 10-part series.
But I think each member of that group has a compelling, I don't know what part of, like you could do Paul quitting the Beatles or like, you know, escaping to Scotland in 1970 to get away from the toxicity of Alan Klein and the other guys. You know, that's a movie. You could do fucking George Harrison going to India for the first time and discovering Ravi Shankar and finding meditation and all that stuff. You know, I don't know what you do with Ringo yet, but somebody's...
Or just him fighting off an intruder would be fun, too.
Yes,
right?
George Harrison fighting off the stabber, which a lot of people say, you know, quickened, like he basically died of throat cancer. Now he smoked, you know, like a chimney, but he also, that they say that he was stabbed in the neck. And anyways, what's John Lennon's story? Is it...
Smoke weed.
I mean, it all has to be kind of around their mid-20s to 30s age. You could do The Lost Weekend. I'd love to see a John Lennon Lost Weekend movie. You know,
what happened on The Lost Weekend?
Well, he separates at 74. He separates from Yoko. He goes out to California and Hollywood, and he just regresses into, you know, booze and drugs, and he's hanging out with Harry Nilsson
and well, Yoko set him up with what was her name?
May Pang.
May Pang. Yeah. She got him a new girlfriend.
But they became he fell in love with her, and it's anyways. I mean, what do you want? I'm gonna go see all four of them.
Look at that picture I sent Matt. They face swapped the new actors.
I was trying to find that.
Of course they can.
Funny.
Of course they can do that. But and do we need all these people to look exactly? Who gives a shit? With like, they don't need to look like these people.
What else does? I mean, we know everything.
It's not bad,
already, though. I don't.
But
know.
are you going to see it or not?
I mean, I see.
Will you watch it on a plane?
I don't know if I'll even watch it. It'll probably be like 3 hours long each one.
I think.
You know.
I think all I'm saying is I don't know if it. I can't guarantee quality. I can't guarantee anything. Why could I? Why would I? All I'm saying is my mind is open, and I'm ready to be entertained about my favorite group. And if it's good, I'm happy for it. If it's bad, who gives a shit?
What order do they release them in? Can't put Ringo last. No one will go see it. You know what I mean? Look at the stories in there.
Would you just calm down with your Ringo bashing?
I know.
I say no more Beatles stuff ever.
It's enough.
Let's stop talking about it. Let's put it to rest. Great albums, everybody. Let's move on.
All right,
we don't need to keep revisiting.
What do you want?
Clearing?
Monkey's story or something.
Yeah, something.
All right. Well, obviously there's people that are following
the monkey story.
looking at the market, and they're thinking, hey, you know what? This is what people want according to sales.
What's the Billy Idol movie?
Yeah,
Billy Idol.
Is that Idol?
Yeah.
What's he got? What do you got, Billy Idol?
I'm just teeing up the next. You don't.
Oh, okay. So
Matt
has.
When you're ready. When you're ready.
I'm ready. I mean.
Thanks, Catherine.
I feel like, frankly,
guys.
I'm the most reasonable one here because my position is, I don't have a position. I'm excited to see. Hopefully, it works out for everybody. And I'm not saying don't ever do any more Beatles things. That's an extremist position.
Now I'm getting excited.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're not the most reasonable because you are a Beatles fanatic.
And so why shouldn't there be entertainment for me?
Now I'm getting
I got to go into these bars. By the way.
It's not about for you.
By the way.
It's about opening up channels for guys like me to make something different.
Of that
that's not
shit.
revisiting, dig up this Beatles crap.
I'll push back on that.
Exactly.
I'll push back.
Yeah.
I'll push back on that. I'll push back on that. Because where am I Friday night and Saturday night in Austin, Texas? Where am I? After the shows. After I've bid adieu to my friends.
The hotel?
I'm in my hotel
You're at the
room.
honky tonk
I'm in a
doing line
place.
dancing.
I'm in a place that I should find solace, comfort, and peace. And what am I hearing? At midnight. Your kind of music, the EDM.
You can't. That's a straw man argument. It has nothing to do with me.
4 hours in my room. And Matt can attest to that. Vic can attest to that it was relentless, abusive.
I didn't like it either.
Well,
Believe
I didn't have a choice. You have a choice to not see these Beatles movies till the cows come home. All you can do in life is not see those movies.
Walking down that street was just every place had music like that, just blaring out to the side.
And I could see from my 10th floor, I could see into the clubs that were playing that music. They have no roof.
Yeah.
And then there's nobody in there. There's like 40 people milling about going like, what?
A what?
What was that? A what? I can't hear you. The music is so loud that the guy on the 10th floor is hearing every single note.
And then you guys
electronic dance music.
Here's a little mini bone pick. The pool in the hotel.
Oh, here he comes.
Had music blaring. Whatever. I don't know. It was some kind of dancey stuff. And then when you went underwater, there was different music.
Oh,
being
no.
pumped
Why do they have
into the
underwater
pool.
music?
Wow.
It was the most insane thing I'd ever experienced.
I'm begging the world to stop feeling the need to put music everywhere we go in every
agree
public
with you
space.
there, Tim. Big
Every
time.
elevator.
Could you make out what it was under the water, or what did it sound like?
The underwater music was just
Phil Oakes.
normal. It was just sort of like normal, whatever, rock, pop.
I mean, everywhere you go.
I mean,
you're
Austin prides itself on being this whole live music capital, so
Yeah.
everybody feels the need to blare music. Anyway.
Yeah, you blare music so people come in, but it keeps people away, in my opinion.
It's hard to find a place where you can go talk to someone.
I know, and luckily that shuffleboard place was perfect.
Thanks
there
to
was
me.
some kind of music. Yes, I guess.
I suggested it.
Very good. Congratulations.
Everyone's on their Google Maps. Well, we could go
Everybody
take
gets
an
a
Uber
trophy.
5 miles over here to a blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how about across the street?
Everybody gets a trophy.
Now I'm getting excited.
All right, Matt.
All right,
before we go to break, let's get through this new segment.
Yeah.
Sir, please clear your throat.
I didn't make a package or anything, but it's kind of an endurance test. I've got four of these guys with. You'll see when you hear it, and we'll see how long you can make it into each one before you just say "Uncle," cry "Uncle." All right, first up is Billy Idol.
Yeah, hi, this is Billy Idol. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the new single from the album Dream Into It, Still Dancing. Yeah, it's a little bit of the story of my life. The lyrics,
it's got a specific frequency that's starting
to walk around London,
poke at my
with a
brain.
plastic bag with my clothes in.
All right, next.
I don't know if that's a clear your throat. I think he's just got that shredded like Alex.
I think that's years and years of work.
That's what it sounds like, you know.
In a broom closet at a nightclub.
It's John Lurie.
The image of that sticks with me. It was painful. It was like a pumpkin kind of, that's you can't undo things.
Lemmy.
Really, it took me forever.
Gargling the paint.
Why am I doing this show? In fact, if you're watching it,
All right, we don't want to beat up on the great John Lurie. He's done favors for us.
He could do one more favor.
and everybody looks over at us.
Oh,
that's
scowls on their faces.
That's a bad section there.
All right, next.
We love John Lurie. We love all
we
these
love
guys.
him. We love
it's just
him.
kind of a funny thing that I
Right.
noticed. Michael Douglas.
Hello, friends.
Oh,
Haven't seen you in a
Mr.
long
Oyster.
time.
the oyster's still stuck in there.
I feel like a bear.
Is this what I'm going to look like when I'm 80? Because I think I look like him
Come
sometimes.
out. It's like a new world.
I'd be
out
happy to
there.
look like him.
We're allies with the Russians. I thought they've been trying to destroy us for the last 75 years.
Kind of clears up here.
Anyway,
Yeah, he clears up. It's just that beginning. Got one more for you. This is audio only, but this one's a real throat clearer. Iggy Pop.
Well, hey, that was Pilata. Pilata have been here before on the confidential show, and they always wake me up. That was a mí me juzgan por ser mujer. Well, I think that roughly translates, hey, me, I'd like to be a woman, or maybe I like being a woman. Juzgan is kind of to play. Maybe I'm playing at being a mujer. I don't know.
Okay. All right, let's hear from the audience if they want to keep, sir, please clear your throat
I can put
in
him in
our
a
arsenal.
Dropbox if anyone wants to.
If we want to go to the Zoom or wherever you want to go, we'll take a call here.
Yeah, who's got topics?
Birthday. You're getting there.
Shoot. Oh, okay.
If somebody wants to explain tariffs to me, call in.
We got
I don't
another
get it.
Matt. Sorry to be such a main character today. 640 Matt. Oh, look at
Wow.
that. What are the chances? I need to clear my throat. Matt, you're on the hotline.
Hey, Matt.
Hello.
Yes, Matt, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to defend all the bad callers out there. It really kind of ticked me off at the beginning of the show. I think you need to be a little bit more receptive to people.
Okay.
Mama's boy.
First of all, I was commenting. Excuse me.
Can you explain?
Let me explain to go back to what I started with. I'm ambivalent to it. I was reacting or commenting on a Reddit argument happening about the callers. I find most of the callers to be interesting, and I'm at the same time I'm trying to put on a show here, trying to keep the show moving. And so we have our own instincts and our own gut telling us when to move on or when to if somebody's going down a rabbit hole about something where generally might not be interesting to a wider audience, I tend to move on. But go ahead. And I'm fighting with these guys who are hammering me with drops, and there's a lot going on. And I have a guest here. I'm trying to be conscious of them. But go ahead, finish your thought.
Are you flip flopping? Are you now? You just said now most of the callers are good now.
Well, what did I say earlier? I think all I was saying was that there are people out there in the Reddit commenting that the callers sometimes they stink or they're not good callers. Did I say that I agree?
You and Captain Carlin over there were saying, "Oh, I'm losing faith. I'm losing faith."
I didn't say that.
And,
I didn't say anything about losing faith.
We're up shit's creek without a pal here. You don't give us a theme. You don't give us. I mean,
that's a good point about the theme. I would like to do the theme.
Okay, what's your favorite Star Wars character?
Yeah, that's you don't. If they have something to say, they have.
Yeah, usually people call in they've got something to pick, or they got something to say, or they want to tell me something. I agree. I mean, I've been very honest about this from the beginning. I don't necessarily, although I appreciate it, I don't think it's a good show when people are calling in to say nice things about me. As much as I personally appreciate it, I agree that can get a little.
Not bringing the heat.
Yeah, bring the heat. Bring something interesting.
It's just not a topic. If you come with a topic and then you want to hear what the guys think about it,
right.
that's
and people. I agree. People don't want to hear "Hey, I met you when you guys were on tour."
How could we do it better?
Well, I've been on. I think I've called in this is my fifth time, and I'm batting 500. I've done well twice, and I've bombed twice.
Okay.
And I think. Maybe a theme or something, a topic of the day, or something that we can work with over here.
We've tried that.
We have tried that. I'm not against.
Don't even talk about the topic.
I'm not against trying it again. It's just not. There's not a. I try to engage.
I say, never really focus on the topic though. You guys would say the topic, and then that was kind of it, and then people would
we'll forget about it.
Saying, yeah.
Well, look, it is. Listen, here's my message to you, and you seem like a nice guy, and you seem like you're gonna tune in on this show no matter what we do.
True.
Unless I start doing some fucking bad shit,
I love morons.
And so it is. While we appreciate feedback. And while we definitely aren't closed-minded, or we definitely try, we have conversations about how to make the show better and stuff. It is essentially at the end of the day what it is. And you're going to get what you get. And we hope you continue to watch. But we can't think too. We can't be too. We can't worry about it too much. We just have to move forward.
Get what you get.
We get what you
don't get upset.
There you go. But I know what you're doing. You're calling into Bone Pick because you believe, and there might be a good point to this, that it's a good shit stirring kind of experience. And I appreciate that.
Well, you guys should do I don't know if you guys ever heard of Kill Tony. That guy's got something good cooking over there.
All right.
Anyone who wants can call in with 1 minute of material. I'll put you on.
I like that.
Any day of the week.
All right, Matt. It is 11 o'clock here in my garage, and.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Thank you so much.
Love you, Matt.
You know what? Thanks for giving the shit. A lot of people don't give a shit.
You could just walked away.
Artists.
Could have canceled his sub.
Mm-hmm.
Can I plug something real quick?
Of course.
Me and Brent Weinbach are performing in San Diego tonight at the American Comedy Club.
Tonight. How do you like that? That's terrific.
I got to drive down to San Diego.
It's up to you.
All right, go check out Doug and Brent. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes with this wonderful break video. And we've got Doug's game and your calls.
Which will be a second half, of course, not a first half like Matt's thing.
Whoa. Oh, my goodness. All right, see you soon.
You'll be a woman soon. Please come take my hand, girl. You'll be a woman soon, soon. You'll need a man, oh girl. You'll be a woman soon. Please come take my hand, girl. You'll be a woman soon, soon. She's ready. You'll need a man soon. You'll need a man. You, I want to know, in the middle of being so passionate and loving and all that, you turn and wave to your friends? This is very distracting for a guy. I'm trying to remember the words. I'm trying to look in your eyes and prepare for a deep and meaningful kiss. Do not turn and look at your friends and wave. That's no way to get a guy. For goodness sake.
Oh my God.